Hey guys, Matt here, and welcome back to the 1284. In this video, we are going to unbox a CGC 25 book 9/8 pre-screen I just got back, as well as show you some other books that I just got in. So stay tuned. All right, well, we are started the month of December, and I had just recently received a number of books back, including a CGC pre-screen that I had sent in. So what I wanted to do is show off some of those books. Before we get into the pre-screen, which I have right here, I did want to show off some of the books that I did pick up over the holidays and some that I had sent in for signatures. First one was a signature, an Art Adams signature, and this is Long Shot #1, and this is a newsstand one, signed by Art Adams, and I don't know if you could see that right there. You know, came back in a 9.2. I did have this pressed. Not the best grade, not a very valuable book in a 9.2, but nonetheless a great signature on a newsstand. I'm happy with it. I think I also have another raw copy I will be submitting sometime in the future. This one I picked up over the Black Friday break, and this is just a gorgeous sketch cover, front and back, which I'm going to show you. And this was done, let me first just show it. This was done, this is actually a partial sketch because you have the Doctor Strange, so it's the partial blank cover. But look at how gorgeous this artwork is. And this was done by Gabrielle Howard, who's known as California Blend. I will leave a link to her both Instagram and I think she also has a YouTube channel. But she did this gorgeous artwork. Look at this, and the back cover in black and white. I mean, really nice on this particular book. She had a sale. I've been watching her channel and her artwork. She does commissions as well, and I was able to pick up this great book in a 9.8 from her, and I'm really excited to have it. Just gorgeous, real nice artwork. You should definitely go take a look. So we get to a little Bill Sienkiewicz. We got our Moon Knight back. And this one came back in a 9.6, which is fantastic. Signed by him right here. Not the #1 placement for the signature, but I mean, you know, one of the issues when you do submit signatures is, especially with the CGC flap, it opens up, it gives a big area, which is great for certain things, but it really kind of, if you're looking to do it here, you kind of have to do your own bag and board and put a little piece of, you know, a tape. But nonetheless, 9.6, which is a fantastic grade on this book. I'm really happy. That means my 9.4 Blue Label copy will go up for sale to kind of help pay for this stuff. So you can always see that on my short box link, which will be in the profile if you're interested. Same thing, this I got 2 in, but I'm only going to show off 1 now. This was a fantastic pull with 2 9.8s I hit. And for those of you who are not familiar, this is Kanan the Last Padawan #1. So why is #1 versus #6 so significant? Well, on #1, CGC notes the first appearance of Kanan Jarrus, Ezra Bridger, Chopper, which is C1-10P, Sabine Wren, and some other ones. So for those of you who are following the Disney Plus and Star Wars series, you know, with Ahsoka Tano's one coming out in Mandalorian, we expect to see, because of Thrawn, Ezra Bridger, Sabine Wren. So this book has really heated up. This is the Scotty Young variant cover. I had sent 2 of these in. Both came back 9.8, signed by Scotty Young. Super, super happy to have these. I know the first full appearance for everybody is on #6, but regardless, I think #1 is still a great book. I'm really happy to have it. And so with 2 of these, one will obviously go up for sale and one will stay in my PC. So those are the signature books and ones I picked up. let's talk about this CGC Prescreen that just came back here. Not a big box, so don't know how we did, but we're about to find out. I don't have to hide any grades. This is a 9/8 Prescreen. Let me just get the paperwork out of the way. So we'll see what we hit and what we didn't hit. So first one up, Black Widow number 6 in a 9/8. This is a newer book. I believe this is a first appearance in this book, but CGC does not note it. They note on this book, Black Widow number 46. Still gorgeous cover. All of these on this new series with the Adam Hughes covers are really, really nicely done. So this one, number 6, came back in a 9/8. Next one up. Something is Killing the Children. This is number 17. This, I believe, is the Yoon. Yes, the Yoon variant cover. This is a 1 in 25 for Something is Killing the Children. Really cool looking cover. You know, the back is just nothing special, but the front is really, really nice looking. So this one wasn't pressed or anything, came back in a 9/8. Looks really nice. That'll get added to the PC. Next one, Nice House on the Lake, number 1. This is the 1 in 25. Even though that there's really no rumors and this is an ongoing series right now, some of these books I had submitted the Wanted Comics one. They have a beautiful cover with her swimming in the lake. This one is the 1 in 25 one. I got a copy of this one. I think this was on a Whatnot purchase from the 616 Comics. Picked that up for about 30 bucks and submitted that, and that was a 9/8. That was not pressed or anything on those. Another favorite of mine, I have a bunch of these, so this one's gonna go up for sale, but A-Force. You know, recently this cover has picked up. This is cover A. There are multiple covers on this one. If you haven't seen it, really nice. This is the first appearance of Singularity, but it's really the first appearance of the A-Force team, which is an all-female team. I think that eventually Marvel's going to get to this, whether this be sooner or later. I do think they're going to do an all-female team, especially with She-Hulk and some of the other ones coming. So I have a cover A, I have a cover B, I have a Midtown variant and different ones. I think this is still a really affordable spec play if you're looking for something like that. The book itself raw probably can get about $20 now. It has gone up, and a 9/8, and I'll post last sales. I believe 9/8 was going for about 160 bucks when I had last seen it, but I will post and you'll see on all of these what the last sale was, if there was a last sale, because some of these are newer books. Next one, very nice. Ultimates number 1, and this cover, really nice one. This is another spec play on this one as well. There is a couple of different covers. They have the cover with in this series with Galactus on it, which I believe is the Lifebringer. That's later. I don't believe that's number 1. This one is a Black Panther spec on this. So this one has definitely seen a little action, but until we get that Black Panther 2 or that Agents of Wakanda series, we're kind of a little bit in the mix of what's going to happen with Black Panther, who's really going to be there from the Dormelage, or what they're going to do for the next Black Panther. But Ultimates number 1, there is a hip-hop cover of this, which I picked up raw on Midtown. If you can find that, that cover goes for about $20 to $30. This cover, I'm not sure, raw with, and I'll post the grade on a 9/8. Wow, here's one that I'm really, oh gosh, we got a problem with this one too. You can hear it drop. So, really excited because it's the Defenders number 94. This is the first appearance of Gargoyle. Not anything big, but this is a 1981 book that I had sent in but as you can see, it is shattered. So I am really bummed about this. This has just been, you know, just crappy packing, even though it's in here, the way they did this. So this one obviously will have to get contacted, so you can kind of see as I just literally opened this and pulled this out. 1981 book. I was super excited that this was a 9.8. So this will have to, I'll call them, they'll send me a label, it'll have to go back as a mechanical error, and hopefully they will fix this with a new case and not affect the grade at all, because that would be very upsetting. Let's hope there are no other damaged books, because there were pieces falling. So gosh. Next one up. Now I have to check for these as I look at them. White number 1. This is Black Mask Studios. The cover A on the first print, this is a first print, is limited to 2,500. So I have gone ahead and have picked up 1 through, I think I'm on 5 now on these, which are limited prints, because all the first prints are 2,500, and then they do a second print which is larger. So this one I sent in, and I have the others which eventually will go, but given that it is a 2,500 print run, it was definitely a pickup for me. I do like those lower print runs. Take a look at, and that is a brand new book. That is a 2021 book. Oh, we got another damaged one. You can hear. Wow, this one is really cracked. Not that the other one wasn't either. Moon Knight number 195. This is an Unknown Comics Virgin with Moon Knight on the cover. It's called the Smallwood Virgin Edition. You guys can see this. It is shattered. And you can hear pieces falling off. That is just really upsetting. Really upsetting. So 2 damaged books already. And we will continue on and see. Next one. Is that shattered? Yep, that's shattered too. It's cracked, I should say, but it's not shattered. Gamma Flight number 1. This is the Where the Wild Things Are variant. I think it's considered the Andrews variant cover, but it is one of those nostalgic buys for me. Because of my childhood growing up and reading that as a kid, Where the Wild Things Are. And they note on the CGC label, Where the Wild Things Are, Let the Wild Rumpus Start 3, cover homage. On this particular one, what we have on the back, I don't know if I can catch that for you, but it is cracked. So that is another slab that is cracked. That's 3. Guys, I literally just cut this. I'm looking at this for the first time with you guys, so it's really upsetting to see stuff like this on this. And you know, like I said, I live in Florida, so it takes a day for it to ship from CGC back to me. That's literally how it works usually. So I don't know if you know, obviously this is with shipping, but you can see whether it's a day or whether you live in California, it takes a bunch of days. You still can get that. That's incredible. I'm really disappointed in that, but we'll deal with it after. Next book, Stray Dogs number 2. This is the Cape and Cowl Comics variant one. This one is the Carrie movie poster homage, and just a nice one. I didn't send this particular one in because I sent in so many books for the signature for the Trish and Tony signatures, including a sketch one, which I'm waiting to get back, that there were just some books that I just sent in like this, raw to see. So this is another one. And I'm trying to collect all of the horror posters. I know a lot of people are, because they're just very, very cool. So that one looked like it made it okay. I'll double check. Same thing with this one. Looks like it made it okay too. Another Stray Dogs number 5. This is the Friday the 13th movie poster one. And so this one, again, I sent in 2 of these. This is just the horror. I think it's the cover B on this one. So I sent in 2 of these. At least we hit on one. Hopefully there's another one in there. You know, and again, we have the new series coming out. We have, you know, rumors that it's already been optioned. So with that in mind, I do think that these books are still going to grow in some value. How much, I don't know, but we're going to see as option news and other things come out, especially if the second series is good. It'll, I think, give the boost or a little extra boost to the first one. The next one up, let me just check and see if we've got anything broken that I see offhand. We don't. This is Spiderman number 234. Another really nice little Spidey cover, basically with the whole Sinister Six in there. And this is got labeled as the Marvel Value Stamp number 20 She-Hulk. And I'm not quite sure really what that means. So I know what the value stamp is, but I'm not sure what they're eliciting in that one. So if you know, please leave a comment down below. But nonetheless, nice cover, 2018. Picked this one up, I think for about $5 at Midtown sometime early last year, and thought it would be a good time to submit it, given everything with Spider-Man. Oh, great. This is one I'm happy to see came back without any damage. So, Something is Killing the Children number 6. This is the 1 per store variant, which is the virgin looking cover. They note 1 per store edition on here. They note virgin cover for that one. So this is a nice book. I'll put the price up for these. You know, as I said, I think this book is probably going for somewhere between $500 and $600. At least last time I had looked it was. So we submitted this. This one I did not press. I picked this one up from Comic Pro 3 on Jason on Instagram. I've gotten a number of books from him. You've probably seen if you've watched my videos. So definitely does some quality stuff and some work. Next one up, another Something Killing the Children. Let's see if there's any damage. I don't see it on this one. Number 2, this is just cover A. I also picked this up from Jason. Just like I said, I have cover number 1. I have that in the foil, the Comics and Oddities one. I also have the 4th and 5th print of that one. I also have a first print, but it actually came back damaged, so it's probably in the realm of a 9.0 to a 9.4. I'm having it pressed, and then we'll submit it on a regular submission and see how we do on that. But that's definitely not a 9.8 book. But this one was. So, you know, to see that, at least number 2 come back is pretty nice. And guys, that is all of my books that I hit. I've got a nice fat stack right here. So what we're gonna do is take a break. I'll cut this, I'll come back, and I wanna show everybody the ones that we didn't hit on. And maybe we could take a quick look and see if we see anything, at least on the front cover, and go from there. So, be right back. Okay, so I have pulled out the other books. So we have 11 books that didn't make it. So basically 14 books that did. Out of the 14 graded, 3 are damaged. And then we've got the raw ones, which I'll show you right now. So let's see what didn't make the cut. All right, so Static, number 1, this is the 1 per store. You'll see it has the label on that. That's basically what CGC does. They label all of them. And the ones that don't make the cut, they just come back to you in the bag and board with that sticker on it. But obviously it's not encapsulated. So that is the first one. Next one, this is the Star Wars The Force Awakens. This is the multiple first appearances of Rey, Finn, I think Captain Phasma, you know, and you've got all the different ones on this one. So we didn't make the cut. I think I sent in 2 of those. Yep, 2 of those. That one didn't hit this time around. I do have a couple of these copies that you see right here. I can put this here. So we didn't make on that one. Another one, Something is Killing the Children, number 11. Didn't hit that. Something is Killing the Children, number 9. Didn't hit that. And these haven't been pressed. I just want to be clear. So these are going to get pressed and possibly get resubmitted. I would have loved to hit on this. This is Beavis and Butthead, number 1. So their first comic book appearance. That one's definitely going to get pressed and resubmitted because I really would like to hit that in a 9/8. Speaking of the Hawkeye series right now, we have the America Chavez. This is America number 5. This is obviously you've got Kate Bishop, you've got America Chavez, and you've got Lucky the Pizza Dog. I know it's kind of covered with that, but this cover has been seeing some gains, so that one will also probably get pressed. It would have been nice to have that during the series, but not our luck. One of the older books that I had submitted, this one was pressed, so this one unfortunately didn't make it, so I'll have to look and see. This one just may go in for straight grading, but this is Machine Man number 7, even though I know it's covered. This is the first appearance of the Power Broker. If you've seen my other videos, I did pick this up. I did have this pressed, and we did take a shot, and it didn't hit on this one. Doesn't mean it might not hit on another one. Next one, X-Force 11. This is the first appearance of Domino. Another one, a Rob Liefeld book. Another one that I don't believe I pressed this one, but it was a nice copy, so we may take another crack at that one as well. Okay, Champions number 1. This is cover A. Not like a major book, but I had talked about this in some other videos. I have a number of different covers I sent in. I've got a number of these copies. This book is fairly affordable, $10. 9/8 are selling or were selling for like $150 or so. So I mean, if you're looking for a decent spec or potentially even a flip, I think this book has still got legs with the first appearance of the Champions, an all young team. And then here is the Stray Dogs, the other Friday the 13th one that we didn't hit. So we only hit one of the 2. And that one obviously didn't make it. This one was never pressed. And I'll have to go through these to see if there's really any type of bad color breaking or things that they can't do. If not, we'll press them out and resubmit. So that is that particular pre-screen. Obviously, I'm really disappointed with the damaged books. I'm gonna call CGC tomorrow to get that worked out and taken care of. But you know, I'm glad we can unbox that together. You can kind of see. Just to give you an idea, you know, so we're all clear. This is the box. You know, the box itself doesn't look too bad, other than, I would say, a little crinkling or crunch there, but that's not anything. I mean, I know it probably looks bad, but it's really not. As I've seen some horribly damaged boxes, you know, this is all packaged inside, but they're damaged. So, interestingly enough, the interior of the box packing, and let me see if I can show this to you if you're gonna see it or not, but the interior is like damaged there, and that looks to me, because that's the same corner, that looks to me like a CGC thing. That's not a shipping thing. When the interior, and I'm gonna see if I can kind of show you guys, because that is really interesting. I don't know if you're gonna be able to see it or not with the light, but the interior back of that one is torn up down at the bottom, and that's interior. You know, Let me see if I can even pull this out just to give you an idea. This is torn up here, as you can see now. I don't think that's supposed to be that way. I don't know if that had anything to do with it, but obviously we've got damaged books. So we will see how that goes. I will let you guys know in the next video. Thank you again for watching. Please let me know your comments and thoughts on some of the books and what you think. And I will see you guys in the next video. Take care.